One of the most requested videos that I've had lately, and I have to apologize, my voice is, living up here is not great for my voice, is what do I feed? Well, this is one day's worth of raw grind for the dogs. Now, I normally don't grind it all the time. It depends what it is. Today's was chicken leg quarters, and for a Tibetan, a chicken leg quarter is a little bit too much food. So I put it through the grinder. This is also ground beef. There is some liver in here. There's heart, and the lighter color here is the chicken. Oops, here's some burger we need to mix in. So I put all this together. This will need to be cut up and put through the grinder probably. And get it pretty homogeneous. Yeah, this big hunk will need to go through the grinder. And get it homogeneous to make sure that they are getting about the same, they're not all getting one protein source. I like to mix it up for them. So this is their muscle meat. It has bone. Bone is all ground up in there. If I don't put it through the grinder, they'll get whole chicken legs, a piece of liver. And I use the burger usually to make burger balls, and that ball will consist of Dogzymes cornucopia, which is a powder micronutrient source, and then I roll it in carrot and a kale that I have put through the food processor. It turns out to be more of a powdery kind of texture. For this many dogs, this is 2 bunches of kale and 2 pounds of carrots. Excuse me. So I add that, and I'll mix that in really good. I've also been adding sprouts. I like mung bean sprouts. They're really high in protein. So I will use those as well, and I mix them in really, really good. And they like the flavor. It's a little bit sweet. And they seem to really, really like that. And I'll also add the Dogzymes cornucopia, which you can get directly from Dogzymes, or you can even find it on Amazon. The last thing I add, let me just show that, is bentonite clay. This is food grade. Bentonite clay is good for a lot of things. Good for parasites. It's good for stomach issues. It's just good stuff. So, and all that is actually bentonite. And bentonite is a volcanic ash, essentially. It's a volcanic mineral. And it's just a good, healthy thing. It's also it's great for masks. It's great for skin for yourself. So I will go ahead and mix that. And if you're unsure about how much to feed your dog, there are a lot of calculators online. In general, it's about 2% of the body weight. But use a calculator so you're a little bit sure. All dogs are different in how they expend their energy. You will be able. It's not going to hurt if you don't feed enough in the beginning. Just as you would in a kibble, you would increase or decrease as necessary based on activity and weight. You don't want to see the dog's rib cage being, or the other thing I hate, my pet peeve, is hip bones. If your dog loses weight, you definitely want to increase the amount of raw that you do feed. You will feed puppies and lactating bitches, or bitches that are pregnant. You'll feed them more. For example, right now, I have 12-week-old puppies that weigh about 10 pounds, and they're getting about a pound a day. just to maintain their weight and actually allow for some growth. So they love this stuff. I do add an egg a day. They do get an egg in the morning for breakfast. That's a whole egg with shell. And a tablespoon of Greek full-fat plain yogurt. So just mix this all up real good.